What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? I'm just gonna eat this Little Caesars pizza. I don't know if you guys had it. It's been a while since I've been on the YouTube thing. Kind of gave up on the channel. But hey, I have nothing to do. It snowed a lot here in Denver, well, somewhat, but I chose to stay home because I forgot to change my tires on the Prius. So I have winter tires and I have just regular, summer tires. And I chose, what up, Ed? How you been, man? It's been a while, dude. It's been a good while. What's good with you? Oh my goodness. I don't know what is it about Little Caesars. This was like $4.99. Yeah, $4.99 or $5.99. But oh my god, this is the new it's like half pepperoni and half what's it called, cheese sticks, I think, and it comes with the sauce. And I've been working out a lot, so I need the calories and I need pretty much everything. I don't know what I've been, I don't know if I want to continue the tarot thing. I do, but at the same time, it's like ever since I stopped doing the tarot, like I have more time for my son, and I think right now that's what's important. So if I can do it on the go, I'll try. It's just that I also got a new position at work. I don't really, it's what I do is it's not hands-on. Like, I don't build the engines anymore. I'm a quality inspector now, so I check the quality of the parts and stuff like that. I do investigations when it comes to, like, other departments not following the process and stuff like that. So I got that going on. I started that in December of last year. So it's, I've been busy trying to learn pretty much the new roles of the new job. But yeah, well, I had a dream about you and your son. No way. That he said to call me because he pulled out a card and he was talking an urgent message. No way. I have tarot on me. Like, I honestly, like, I wanted to, like, read tarot like during my break, but because I've been training, like, it's been pretty hectic, so I don't have time to, like, do tarot during my lunch break. So maybe later, once I get used to, like, everything that they're doing or everything that I'm doing, and I sync everything in as far as, like, the schedule and what I gotta do, maybe I'll have plenty of time to do, like, a few readings during lunch like I was doing before. But I completely got rid of the little studio that I had. So, like, I'm selling the microphones and the cameras and everything because I did a little workout, a little gym in that studio. So I got a Bowflex. But I go to the gym with my son because the room is kind of tight, so it's more for one person. And so during in the nighttime, I work out there, or in the mornings. And then when my son wants to go to the gym, we go to the local Planet Fitness that I have here. I've been good. It's been a year since I tore my tendon, so I started going back to the gym since the doctor said, hey, you need to take it easy for about a year, then you can start, giving. Anna, hi, how are you? I got the cards right here. It snowed a lot, or not that much, but for me it was a lot. Did you hear about that guy that He won the lottery, I think in North Carolina or something like that. He won the lottery. I don't know if it's true or if it's fake, but he won the lottery. It was 209 point something million dollars, and then he got deported. So because he's illegal, he cannot claim the money. Can you believe that? Like, how bad would that make you feel to know that you won the lottery, but then you're getting deported and you have no access to that, you know, to what you won, right? I'll be so mad. I'll be so disappointed in life. I think, you know, like winning the lottery is like one in a lifetime type of thing, type of deal, right? I've heard of people that win the lottery like 2-3 times, but man, that's just rare. Yeah, exactly, right. And there's rules to everything. I'm not saying that, you know, he doesn't deserve it or he does. There's laws for everything, and when you break it down to like what's the law and what's fair for people, right, there's got to be, I think it's going to be a personal opinion, and that's why, you know, a lot of people, you know, I don't like talking politics, but I feel like that's one of the reasons why, you know, the country's so divided, because at the end of I mean, here in Colorado, we had the Venezuelan gang, the gang from Venezuela taking over apartments, doing illegal things. And that's where one of the things where I'm like, okay, they got rid of that. You know, police was able to control that situation. But yeah, they took some apartment complexes, you know, not hostage, but like that was their main thing, you know, here in Denver. And people were getting like harassed, people were getting, you know, assaulted as well. And it was all because people from Venezuela, they came, and no disrespect or anything like that. Like, I love everybody, right? Until you prove me wrong. Like, I give the benefit of the doubt. But, you know, people like that, just, you know. And I noticed that I'm not trying to, because, you know, my family is an immigrant, right? Like, we all came here, and, you know, legally and everything. But it's just, you know, like, I can tell the difference now. Sure, the economy has gone up a little bit more, like, not the economy, like the economy has gone down, and like the rise in prices have gone up, and I feel like next year is going to be even worse, right? But I also see the difference here. Like, the crime is minimal in Denver. I'm not worried that I'm gonna get hit and then somebody's gonna run, right? Because there was a lot of that, people getting hit and that would just run, because they had no legalities, right? They had no insurance, they had no license, and it was pretty crazy. So for yeah, claiming territory and all that. So I'm glad that bad people are getting deported, right? And some good people are gonna fall into that. But I'm nobody to like talk about like politics, because I don't really know anything. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't hate anyone. I don't, you know, but sometimes the law is the law. And even if I wanted to save somebody, like, you can't, you know. It just sucks. It sucks that everything just falls on like that, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Like, people, you know, people want to change their life, people want to thrive, but ultimately, like, the type of person you are, it's what's gonna create your path. Meaning, if you're a bad person, you're always gonna encounter difficulties in life. You're always gonna encounter like people being against you, right? One thing that I tell everybody, it's not about changing your reality, right? It's not about, I'm gonna move out of state because a new state, new me, right? It doesn't work like that. I'm gonna change my job because new job, new me, new job, new opportunity, new possibility. Yeah, to an extent, but if you're not like fully content with yourself, and that's the thing, it's like, once you understand who you are, and not necessarily like an egotistical way of saying your worth, it's not that. It's more like knowing that you know, like who you are genuinely as a person, I think your perspective of the world will change, right? A racist person will always be racist until they change how they feel about others, right? Until they have some sort of, I don't know, some sort of situation that they run into, and someone saves the day, right? What's up, good man? It's been a while, yeah. Today I was like, you know what? I should log in and see how everybody's doing. But yeah, I'm contemplating whether if I should continue the tarot thing. I've met so many people, like for some reason I still, like, even like on the dating apps, you know, like, because I'm still single, right? And on the dating apps, like, I meet people that are like spiritual, they're like, you know, they're going through some sort of awakening. And then I'm glad to see you too, good man. I appreciate you. Sorry I haven't been sharing your stuff. I haven't been on YouTube at all. But I'll definitely get back to that. I appreciate you and coming over here. Nice to see you and everybody here. But yeah, it's just everything pertains to what, and then this is something that I just didn't like, I didn't understood, like, you know, in my mid-20s, early 20s, like, I thought I was like I was unstoppable, you know, like I thought I could do anything, and I did a lot of stuff, but everything backfired because I wasn't evolving as a person. I wasn't able to carry everything that was given to me because internally I was so unhappy and miserable with myself, you know, because at one point I was like, you started a meditation channel, check it out. Went, oh, heck yeah, we'll definitely, I'll spread that too as well, Goodman. And yeah. Appreciate that. That pizza look, oh my god, this is so delicious, you guys. Let me tell you, you know why I got the, and of course I got this manzanita sol, my favorite. So it's like an apple soda. So this is why I got this pizza. Okay, it's a deep dish pizza. You see that? This crust right here, oh my god. Like, I want to do it off camera because I'm probably gonna roll my eyes back. It's so good. I don't know what, remember, do you guys remember when they used to put the bacon, what's it, the bacon crust, I think it was called, and you would bite into the bacon crust, and oh my god, it was so crispy, crunchy. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like so crispy. It's so good. It's like cheese that is, it's all the cheese, all the oil, all the grease, which is maybe not good for some people, but oh my god, that is just like literally, I don't even know how to explain it. Let me just take a second and just savor this. Oh my god, I love Little Caesars. I don't know why, you know, I think I told you guys that I once dated this girl, hated Little Caesars, and I never got it. And then when we broke up, I was like, I'm just gonna get Little Caesars. And oh my god, ever since, it's Little Caesars have saved the day. This is like $4. $4, and you have this. Obviously, you don't want to eat this every day. You will gain weight, right? But hey, once in a while, it's not bad. At least once a week, it's not bad for me because I've been eating this once a week. I'm coming from the gym and that pizza looks delicious. I just got back from the gym too. I called in. It snowed a lot. I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, it's not that much. But it, like, it snowed, and like I said earlier, I didn't change my winter tires on the Prius, and when I was like it was very slippery, so I was like, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna stay home. And then I told my son, hey, I'm gonna stay home. You can stay home from school. Appreciate that, Goodman. Appreciate that. I told my son, hey, I'm gonna stay home. You can stay home with me. You don't have to go to school, but I'm gonna let you choose whether if you want to go to school or stay home with me. And he chose to go to school. So I'm so proud of my son, and I'm gonna reward him, and I'm gonna make it you know, very how would you say, like, apparent that he chose to go to school even when I gave him the option to just stay home and just relax with me. So that shows a lot. And I think dedication to your children, literally like understanding who they are, not in a defensive way, but like being part of their development as they grow up, it is going to be really, really, really big for the children. Given the fact that he still has his own personality and sometimes he's very fiery, and you know, and he's also a teenager. You know, sometimes we do have disagreements, but it's not about who's gonna win. It's about, hey, how are we're gonna find the medium? How are we going to overcome this disagreement that we both have, and meet in the middle, right? But understand the process and understand why we're so upset. Is it emotions? What is it? Was it deep? You know, was it deep? Was it a deep? I mean, like what you're processing, is it deep? You know, where it goes down to the heart, where it's like it's affecting your persona, you know, or is it something surface level where you might, you know, in this case, he might just oversee it as me wanting to be strict or wanting to like ruin his day, when it's not about that. It's more like, this is something we got to do, you know. Some artists, oh man, right now, okay, so I love everything from country to like oh my god, like techno, all that. But man, like let me put together, because I also like the early 2000s you know, rap as well. But right now what I'm listening at the gym is like Rage Against the Machine, Korn, Slipknot. I know but they get me going. But I'm like something that is like or even house, progressive house. When I'm working out, oh my god, it's like nonstop focus, go. So I think maybe progressive house or progressive techno will be great. Goodman. But I change, like I have so many songs and so many genres in my playlist, from sad to happy to like just non-verbal, right? No lyrics, just beats and stuff. Because sometimes we're, you know, like when you feel low or when you feel like something's happening in life, especially when it comes to love, the last thing you want to hear is a song about love and heartache, heartbreak, right? You just want to listen to something that's going to bring your vibration up, right? So that's what I do sometimes. But I'll make a list and I'll send it to you. Bet. Let me take a picture of that or a screenshot so I can have your email. I'll make up a list to watch. But yeah, do you guys want? I have like tarot cards. Do you guys want a card? Wants a card? I'm doing great. It's all good. I'm gonna save it for later. I'm gonna see if you guys, anybody wants a card. Okay, you want one card or you want a specific question? Is there something you want to ask? All right, bet. Goodman, thank you so much. I'm gonna promote your channel as well, okay? I've just been out of it. Well, not out of it, but I've just been busy. You missed Little Caesars? Oh my god, you're missing out. You're missing out. Did anybody watch the Broncos game? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I was trying to watch the game on what is it, Amazon Prime, right? And it wasn't there, and the app was like, you can watch it, but you gotta sign up for a monthly membership with I think it was something Max, HBO Max or something like that. And I'm like, heck no, I'm not gonna sign up for a membership. And so then I just turned on the regular TV, and it was free on regular TV, and I was like, what the heck? I don't know why, but sometimes all this technology, like it tricks us to like spend more money, because it was free on regular, over the air TV, but you had to pay for a streaming services when I, logged into the Prime account. Yeah. Nope, don't go for the Broncos, but they're a very good team. Yeah, they lost the. Okay, so who wants a card? Just let me know. Give me your question if you want tarot, or if you just want a card. You wanted one card, Doris? Doris, you get the Hierophant. Do you know what the Hierophant stands for? It's a number 5. Number 5, Hierophant. It pertains to like Taurus. What up, Alex? Malita, yes, I'll pull a card for you. So the Hierophant to me, Doris, it's more like your spiritual knowledge, okay? It's also your structure as far as like living life, right? It pertains to that. Like, I love how this card has the 2 pillars, because that's what keeps a structure stable, right? It's your knowledge. It's the fact that you're content with God or the universe, right? It's like you're evolving spiritually nonstop for some reason. Like, like even your essence, I don't know why I'm saying this, even your essence feels like it's being transformed or developed into something more meaningful. Okay, I feel like for you, Doris, there's some, I don't know why I'm getting this, because I haven't read tarot in a while, and I forgot how I get like the messages, which is weird. But now that I'm looking, and I'm just like thinking like, what, I'm getting all these messages, and it's like there's some sort of not awakening, but there's some sort of realization that is going to come to you, Doris, where it's not necessarily a tower, but it's some sort of enlightenment that is going to come to you, and it's going to be very apparent, very surprising, and very positive. Okay, that's what I see for you. All right, Marlita, let's go. Rigoberto, that's my full name, by the way. Marlita, hey. The Fool, what's going on here? Okay, the Fool can be a very good card to have, Marlita. Dina, yes, of course. Give me a sec. Alex, yeah, no worries. So the Fool could be a really good card. It just depends on what you're going through. It could also be a bad card, right? So the Fool, to me, it's definitely a new beginning, right? It's the 0, starting from fresh. Maybe you're thinking of like, or maybe you're in the process of like starting something new. Maybe looking into a relationship, a home, a career, whatever, something that starts from 0 and it goes, you progress from there. The only negative thing, and I don't know why I'm getting that, it's like, make sure that that's something you really want, and make sure that the way you see your new journey and whatever it is that you're trying to create, or um, make for yourself, make sure that you're completely sure about it, that you're not gonna regret it in the future. So the Fool, it's the name alone, the Fool. Okay, Veronica, oh my god, I didn't even see you, Veronica. Yes, of course. It's been a while. Jeez. So the Fool, obviously, with the name, could be that maybe we're seeing something that could be like, the saying, everything that shines is not gold. Well, that's kind of like what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong. I'm just giving you like some sort of advice. Is like, once you take that first step to whatever new beginning you want to make, don't look back. Do not look back. Do not, even if things get difficult, even if things don't work out at the beginning the way you want it to be, don't you ever think back or look back. I always say this, and I got this from a video, but everything that is meant for you, that is gonna be for you, that is gonna happen for you, it's moving forward, it's up ahead, it's in the vision you have and the action you put in to create that vision into this reality. It's forward ahead, it's never back, it's never back. So what I'm trying to tell you is like, continue to move forward, be confident and assertive on the decisions you make, and don't you ever regret anything. In every situation, in every lesson that life offers you, even if it's like the worst lesson that anybody can go through, there's always a lesson. There's always something you're going to learn from it, right? Nobody wants to go through hard lessons, right? But there's something that we're going to learn that is going to evolve us. It's not, it might not be something that is created in our reality and our perspective, but it's going to be something that it goes here. And the biggest change we can do, the biggest, most permanent change we can do, is the changes we do right here. Because again, once you open up this, and once you understand who you are, and what's, what what matters to you, it's how you're gonna see your exterior. That's why I gave that analogy. Like, a racist person will always gonna be racist, right? Because they'll never change their heart. Once something happens and they change their heart, they'll be like, okay, maybe, yeah. And that's because their perspective change, their reality change. But yeah, new beginnings, very, very positive. I love the little wolf. The little wolf. I have Bella is, I'm literally parked on my driveway, and Bella is like on the window, just looking at me like, hey, come in, bro. What are you doing? She's gotten so big. She's super cute. My Bella is gorgeous. She's a poodle. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Manita. You can always email me or whatever. I haven't even checked my email, actually. Just, I think I have. We're on Instagram, so you can email me on Instagram. All right, let's go. We have, who was... I appreciate that, Doris. Thank you so much. That's something that I've been working hard, is not being a conflictive person, is being more of, and I think that shows, right? When you work on yourself and you genuinely are a type of way, your energy is just soothing for others, right? That's what I've always wanted to be, a healer. And even the Bible says the way you speak and the way you say things is what gets created, right? The tongue could be powerful, but could also be used as a weapon. So that's my goal. All right, so let's go. I think Dina, and then Veronica, and then I have Alex, right? All right, Dina. Princess of Cups. So this is like the Page of Cups. So pages always have to do with children. If not, it's, to me, it pertains to, like, let me see what I get for you, okay? When it comes to, like, to yourself, Dina. Yeah. Have you been having a hard time or have you been good? I feel like I feel like there's something there that you've been trying to surpass, or you have been surpassing. I don't know what's going on with you and your in your life, Dina. I hope everything's great, but I feel like you're blossoming into a new person here. The page of cups has to do with the heart, has to do with emotions, have to do with the way you feel inside. Okay, if it pertains to you, it could also pertain to kids. Yeah, so right now, what's going to be very important for you is going to be kids. But I feel like, because I also pulled this card for you, I feel like there's some sort of, it's like you're finding a way to heal your own self, right? But it's I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, but it's like, for some reason, maybe there's got to be something you got to do. um it's like baby steps. uh I don't know why, but I also want to say, if you read a lot of tarot, be careful, because not everything that has been, like general readings, not everything that you listen to in tarot readings actually apply to you. Okay, the Princess of Cups, again, it's the baby steps to creating a pure heart, a healed heart, as well as like just dealing with kids. Maybe your kids are just going to be super important for this week or this month, and there's a lot of healing. But the fact that it's a page, sometimes the healing is more surface level than deep. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're trying to heal yourself, or if you're trying to, cooperate, or have a good relationship with your kids, generally feel that, like, it's not about forcing it to where, like, how can I make my children happy? It's more like, what makes me happy that makes my children happy. And then you're killing two birds with one stone, right? You're healing yourself, and you're also accommodating your children, and the relationship that you have. So it's like both of you, or you guys, and how would you say it, like, you guys together are healing. Okay, because we as adults, there's no there's no manual to how to be a parent, and we accumulated a lot of trauma, and our kids, we tend to pass all that trauma to our kids. So when we choose to release that trauma and heal with our children, then that's when we heal at the same time. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. Geez, I talk too much. The only reason I said you were probably going through something difficult is because you have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is, again, an ending. But after the 10 is the Fool. Okay, what if anything, there's just saying, hey, hold on, just hold on just a bit, don't give up. Everything is going to change for you. Everything's going to change. Everything's going to be great. We all go through phases, and I've been, I can literally say that I also been through phases where I had no money. I had no place to stay, or, I think, as adults, a lot of people encounter that. And a lot of those was because of the actions that I took, right? Because I said I wanted to run away from home, because I said I don't want to be with this person anymore, so I'm going to leave. I created that. But the tarot is saying, hey, just hold on a bit. You're at the end of this cycle of difficulty, and things will get so much better, so much better. Because it's not, finances is one thing, but money is an extension of you. And when you're generally okay, and you know that God, the universe, whatever you believe in, it has your back, things will happen for you. If you don't have faith, then you're not going to be able to see the miracles that are given to us every single day. Every day we get little miracles, and we need to see that, and we need to focus on that, and not focus on the negative, right? I always say that, but let's go. Okay, Anna, are you here? Are you still here, Anna? And then it's gonna be Veronica, and I have Alex as well. Anna. Let me see. I'm going to pull one card for Anna. I don't know if she's still here. Anna. Two of Swords. Two of Swords, needing to make that decision in your head. Two options, you know. Not knowing where to go. It feels a little stuck. It feels, and it's not necessarily that you don't know where you're going. It's more like it could be something simple as, do I want to paint this room red or black? You know, like it could be something simple like that. But tarot doesn't really connect to like simple stuff. I feel like because you have the moon at the bottom of the deck and you also have the Two of Swords, I think there's a little bit of confusion, or if not, there's a little bit of, there's some sort of lack of confidence when, you know, it becomes like maybe even overthinking as well is what I'm getting. For some reason, like that word just came into my head. Overthinking could be something that you're going through right now, and the fact that you have the Two of Swords with the moon together, it's even deeper than that. It's some sort of deep it's something where you're overthinking and you can make a choice or a decision right now, but it's going to affect you internally and externally as well with the moon. It's pretty deep. Okay. I don't know what you're going through, but I hope, decisions. Yeah. I hope because it's pretty deep. I don't know, whatever it is that you're trying to decide with that moon, it connects down. So it's some sort of decision where one is pulling from your heart and the other one is pulling from maybe logic. Right. But, yeah, and I don't know why I get like I have so many decisions to make, and I don't know why like I'm getting, you know, I got like maybe you're overthinking. That's why it gets kind of difficult to choose. The blindfold is on, so there's still more information that you need in order to make that decision. One of the things that I like to say with the Two of Swords is it's just Two of Swords is somewhat like the Eight of Swords. Somewhat like that, you know. It's not necessarily, it's not the Eight of Swords, but it's like a lot of going on in your head, and it's like, just make a choice, or you just do this, or just do it this way, or, you know, not being able to say anything because you're lacking information, or you're lacking some sort of process or something like that, you know. It's like, yeah, you want to make a decision, but at the same time, it's like, well, but if I make this decision, it affects me this way, it affects them that way. So a little bit of the unknown here. I feel like if you tune in, if you meditate, especially because you have the moon card here, if you meditate, if you look within yourself, the answer will be there. You don't even need to uncover your veil here, or the cover on the eyes. You don't even, because your intuition will literally show you. See how the moon is literally lighting up the path? It's because your intuition, if you're having difficulties making some sort of choice, your intuition will help you make that decision, okay, for your best outcome. I don't know if that makes sense. All right. Did you want a card, Ed? Because I think you were the first one. No, you told me about a dream. I don't know if you told me you wanted a card. Let me know if you want a card. All right. Let's see. All right, Veronica. Let's go. Let's go. One card for Veronica. All the way to Cali. All the way to Cali. Okay. Vero. I question my choice. It's all I care. It's all career based. Yeah. I mean, ever since I met you, you've been doing so much, Veronica. A lot of career changes, a lot of projects that you got going on. Hey, John, give me a sec. I got you. And man, I'm so proud of you. Like it takes a lot. A lot of people rather not stir the pot when it comes to like career finances and stuff like that. Some people get planted where they want to get, or where they want to be, and that's it, right? The fact that you're creating, the fact that you're, you have this vision and you're taking steps, whether the steps are good and firm or whether they're baby steps and kind of, you know, you might stumble up a bit, but I think you're making progress, and I think you're just doing great, Anna. So give yourself some props, and continue to do what your intuition is telling you to do. After all, we're here to experience life. Life is an experience, because we cannot take anything. We cannot take anything once we're gone, right? So that's what it is. Are you still doing private paid readings? I need to schedule them with you. You are the only reader I trust to tell me how it is. Plus, you know me in real life. I know. I don't know. Maybe later I'll let you know. I know. But you can always, I don't know. I think you have my number, no? You could always like message me, or if you need anything. Okay. I got your cards, Veronica. I got your cards, okay? It feels like, have you been going through something difficult, Veronica? Like, have you been in deep within yourself, your feelings, your thoughts? Is there something you need to make some sort of decision on? Did you guys hear how I went? It's good pizza if somebody does that. So what I have here for you, Veronica, is two cards that are somewhat low vibrational, right? Like it's not the end of the world. It's just a feeling. It's just a thought. Sometimes it is swords and cups. So you have the four swords. The four swords. The four swords pertains to like recovering, recovering from like actual, like maybe you got sick, right? But it also like it's mental peace, mental recovery as well, because swords rule our mental state, right? Our intellectual side. It says that with meditation, with resting, there's healing to happen here for you, Veronica. I also have the Five of Cups, so it could be that maybe, I don't know if you already had some sort of missed out opportunity in regards to like love, or in regards to something you really did wanted for yourself, like meaning like something that you wanted for you. Maybe it's not happening just yet, or maybe it didn't happen, right? And what the cards want you to know is that don't worry about it. There's still more success to be gained, okay? It's just a moment. If you're feeling sad, or if you're feeling like you missed out on some sort of opportunity, things will get better, okay? Everything's within yourself. Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep into what I'm trying to say is like there's people out there that I gotta turn on the air because it's freaking hot in here. When people attempt to go into some sort of missed out opportunity, or like when they listen to like sad songs, or they watch a sad movie or something like that, it triggers something within them where they can't see past the blessings again, right? Five of Cups again. Things are gonna be okay. Don't go too deep within yourself. Like for every rejection, or for everything that doesn't work out for you, don't tell yourself, oh, it's because I did this. Like, don't judge yourself, because I just, the Five of Cups, the guy is looking down, the person's looking down, right? Like there's nothing you're gonna see by looking down. So what I'm trying to say is that Tarot's trying to tell you that if you're going through something negative, low vibrational, depression or whatever, that things are gonna get better. No, don't worry. You're healing. You're getting better. Also be prepared, because maybe there's gonna be maybe like a flu, or maybe there's something that you're gonna have to like stay home and rest and relax. Okay. But it's not really, again, what I'm trying to tell you, or what I'm creating and forming in my head is, don't go too deep. Don't analyze every single little thing too deeply. Okay. Allow yourself to take action right away, instead of like going down the rabbit hole when it comes to like your emotions and stuff like that. I don't know if you're sensitive right now. Maybe you're not. I'm just saying, like, don't be too sensitive. Don't judge yourself too hard. Let it be, and find what is the next process, or the next solution, for this situation. I don't see it as bad. I feel like maybe you just like I feel like things just, maybe you're in a state of like deep analogy, or deep thinking, maybe you're in that state, not necessarily negative. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I mean, because nobody likes to get this, right? But I'm saying, like, I don't feel like it's bad. It's more like, like, I feel like you just like overanalyzing yourself, right? Making it kind of difficult to take action. So what the cards want you to know is, like, you already have all the answers. And like, if you want to go deep within yourself, right? Because that's the Hermit. It's like isolation, and it's exactly what's happening here. You're isolating yourself, right, from people, from things, because I feel like you're judging yourself. But what the cards want to tell you is, like, don't overjudge. Don't get, how did they call it, analysis paralysis, I think, is one of the tarot readers that once said that. Don't get stuck in that. What tarot wants you to know is that action, forward movement, is where it's going to get you unstuck if you feel stuck. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. A quarter. Okay, let's go. All right. Yeah, don't get too deep into your thoughts. Let's see. Keep seeing two different females showing up, maybe choices. No idea. Okay, let's go. And then who else needed a reading? Can you tell me? Alex needed a card. Who else needed? Someone else asked for a card. Let me see. John, are you here? Okay. What can we say for Ed? I'm gonna do Ed, and then you're next. I'm gonna read for Ed, and then you're next, John. You're saying your intuition is telling you something. So here's the High Priestess. High Priestess is connected to your intellectual side. It's intellectual side. No, your I don't know why I said that. High Priestess is connected to your intuition. I'm off. Your intuition. And yeah, your intuition is telling you what's coming up ahead, a relationship for you. Some sort of structure here. Four of Wands is someone that you're going to be able to build with. Okay, your intuition is telling you, hey, there's a relationship coming forward with you, or coming towards you. It's a person that you're going to be able to grow with and create with. Okay, it's a person that you connect energetically. You also you're also going to be very content, very fiery, very passionate. I don't know, there could be a Pisces, there could be a fire sign, right? Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, strong Pisces with the High Priestess here. Man, it's probably a fire sign. Maybe a fire sign with like Pisces in their chart or something like that, because both of them are super like the energy is noticeable. It's a mix of water and fire. And it's just saying that, yeah, it's literally and you know, I shuffled the deck, so I'm not, based on what you said, is I'm not, you know, but yeah, Four of Wands is definitely it. You know, it could be the marriage card, but obviously you're single, so it's to me, it's like the beginning of a very strong, very good relationship here. Okay, someone who's gonna say, hey, I want this, I want it this way, and you're gonna say, okay, well, I like that idea, but I also like this, and they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, me too, you're right, we align, we know, you know, we're meant for each other. Four of Wands is one of the best cards you can have when it comes to, like, you know, a person, because you guys will be able to build together. Okay, that's the 1111 card as well, right? And what we're looking at is the wands here, four wands. That is the structure to build pretty much anything. So again, something good is gonna happen. Okay, thank you, Veronica. I'm sorry. You said it was your promotion. Something about your promotion. Your promotion is gonna be good. I think I pulled one for your promotion, Veronica, and it says yes, success. So I think you will get the promotion. I just think it might be something different, okay? More personal, because it's more deeper. The cards that I got for you are more to yourself rather than what other people are projecting or doing to you. It's more like internal, okay? So don't be scared when you get that promotion. You'll be all right. All right. Alex, okay, you're next, Alex. So I'm gonna do John, and then you're next, okay? Gotta look for the question. And then Goodman, yeah, you've been telling me that John needs a question or answered. I thought I saw a question here from John. Can I ask a question? Yes. Okay. Will I get back together with Morgan? I had to go all the way up. Okay, Sagittarius. Will I get back together with Morgan? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I saw it. I just saw it. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are super helpful. Okay. All right. John, I gotta talk to you, man. Are you a girl or a boy? I'm sure you're a dude, right? Just working right now. Okay. So, listen. I want to tell you something, dude. Okay. The first card that boy, you're a dude, right? You're a man. You got the devil card, okay? And we're gonna touch bases on this. Don't get too scared. She's a girl, okay? Don't get too scared. I got good news for you, but I might have to pull another card just to see if you get back with this person, okay? This might, to whoever the devil pertains to, and we're gonna talk about it right now. To whoever the devil pertains to, the news that I might give you, sorry, my phone froze. I got a call. So I just, but The devil is never a good card to have. The devil is ruling our addictions, our obsessions, in a really bad way. Now, what I want, I'm not asking you this, and I don't need you to say it, but if you want to say it in the chat, it's up to you. Sometimes the readings will get very personal. If you're the one who's still, okay, let me just give you the good news right now. She's still in love with you. She still cares about you. You hold a very special place in their heart. Okay. So the Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups is someone that loves somebody internally inside, but is not saying it, or they're keeping it. They're not. They're not like. Well, yeah, they're not saying it, or they're not showing it. They're not creating action with it. You know, it's something where like you think, maybe you think of somebody and you're like, man, I still love this person. Man, I still miss this person. Man, you know, like I used to, like, I remember when we were laughing or when we went to whatever. That's the Queen of Cups, is like reminiscing, thinking deep. There's a deep emotional connection to you still. But the fact that the devil came out here, John, the devil is never good. Somebody's obsessed. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to be honest with yourself, not with me. You don't have to tell me anything. You don't have to, like, you know, prove me anything. I believe in you, and I believe you can overcome anything. You can overcome anything in this world, right? And breakups are just a moment and a big lesson, right? People are lessons. We're meant to interact with others, okay? This is the only human rule that we have from a long time. Is it's our purpose is to interact with others. That's our given purpose. When I'm good at something and I interact with others and I get something in return, that's our purpose, right? But I want you to be honest with yourself and tell yourself if you're, or ask yourself if you're the one holding on to this connection. Like if this person is genuinely telling you, I don't want to be with you, or I don't want to, you know, like something's not right, it could be you that has that attachment. So it's some sort of attachment here. And sometimes attachment is because we don't feel full in our hearts, that we need somebody to give us that good feeling of like, I'm safe because I have someone, you know. Also, like a sexual addiction. I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying what the devil is. Sexual addictions, drugs, or alcohol could pertain to it. Maybe like, you know, I've had relationships where, you know, we're really good sober, and when we drink, we're even better. It's so much fun and better, right? But also there's something where it's like we're creating addictions, and we're playing with things that shouldn't be good for us. So because the devil's here, I want you to ask yourself if it's you that you're just like bonded to this person, or you keep thinking of them. One thing that I could tell you, the devil is not real. The devil is not real. The devil is something you create in your head that you give power to. Meaning, like, if you're telling yourself, I'm never gonna find someone like Morgan ever again, you're telling yourself, I need to get her back. There is nobody in this world that is gonna fulfill me, or love me than Morgan, right? So you're creating some sort, because I'll tell you one thing, is like, relationships are beautiful. Love is beautiful. But with beautiful love also comes the breakup, I don't think I love you anymore. I don't think I care about you anymore, right? But again, the devil is not real. The devil is what you give power to. And in other words, like, if an addict says, it's okay for me to do drugs, then it's not the devil, it's you saying it's okay, you know. Everything comes within your you ugh. It's soul, mind, and body, okay? Body can get addicted, the mind can get addicted, the soul will never get addicted, okay? When we block that that bridge between the soul and the mind and the body, then that's when we start creating, again, things like that. Are you, and you don't have to answer it, are you obsessed? Are you telling yourself that if you don't get this person back, your life will never be the same? And I'll tell you one thing. At one point in my life, I felt like that, and I wanted to do everything to get this person that I wanted back, and at all costs, right? Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna be a different person. I went through that, and at the end, it wasn't meant to be. Like, it just wasn't. Like, the more I tried and the more she tried as well, the more we just wanted, for some reason, the more we just knew that we were supposed to, like, go our different paths, Are you gonna get back with this person? That's where I gotta pull another card. There's gonna be communication happening here. There's gonna be communication with your person, but it's not gonna be very pleasant. It's not gonna be like, hey, yeah, let's work it out. It's gonna be more like when I tell you that this person does have romantic or emotional feelings, like in their heart, they do somewhat love you. Their intellectual side, their brain is saying no. So what I want to tell you is there's going to be clear communication happening between y'all two, but she might be very, very defensive to the point where okay, before I tell you, I don't know why I got to take a deep breath. Before I tell you what I got to tell you, you need to assess and understand if this person is going to be healthy for you. If it's already affecting the way you interact, if it's already affecting the way you work, if it's affecting your persona, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe you need to create some sort of relationship or form a relationship with yourself and be confident of who you are. And if somebody doesn't accept you for who you are, then you know that that person might not accept you in the long run, okay? Depending on how this conversation goes, it's 50-50, because I can tell that she's very defensive right now. Very, very defensive. She wants the truth, but she's also gonna tell you your wrongs. So how you negotiate or how you maneuver that conversation is what's gonna lead. I'm telling you 50-50 because she's still invested. She's still interested. But if you don't say what she wants to hear, which is, to me, it's a red flag, but this is your life. This is your experience, right? If you don't say what she wants to hear, she might be like, no. But if you say what she said, what you want, I'll just listen, then you might have an opportunity with this person again. I want you to understand, and I want to emphasize the devil card, because devil is never good. You need to overcome the fact that you need this person in your life, okay? That's my advice from one man to the other, okay? But you also need to show that you want this person, right? Obviously. You're not gonna go, if you want this person, you're not gonna go up to her and be like, I don't care about you, like, whatever. I got a bunch of, I got the bag full of girls right now, right? Obviously that's not gonna sound good to her, and she's gonna be like, well, get out of my life. What are you doing here? Get out. So I feel like the way you manage that conversation is how things are gonna evolve. With that devil card, again, I will assess if you want to go into this relationship again. There's plenty of fish out there, and I know a lot of people say that, and I've been single for years. I tried dating and everything, and there's people that I've dated that are like amazing and everything, but sometimes it takes time, it takes time to find the right one. So what I'm trying to say is be ready for that journey of being single and healing. If you don't want to, if this relationship doesn't work out, but also be ready. If she accepts, I'm talking too much. If she accepts you back, be ready for the devil to rule this relationship. Be ready for her to not understand you, or for her to like doubt you, or for you to doubt her. Be ready to go into a relationship, back into a relationship where it's going to be very toxic for you or for her. So understand that the devil came out first. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to assess who has the toxic energy, and then work with that. If you do not assess who is toxic in this relationship, who is then we're gonna create problems. And I bet you anything you're gonna be back here telling me that you need another reading because it did not work out. Okay, so the devil is ruling this connection. Hopefully that makes sense, and the best of luck to you. Again, like all my bros here, like, usually it's tarot, it's always women. But like all my dudes here, like, man, I feel you. Like, I've been through it. Like, I've wanted somebody really bad, and there's others where like some girls wanted me really bad, and I was like, no. But that's just, it's life. And again, you make a decision and you don't look back. You just go. Whether it's a bad decision, you just got to be responsible for what's going to happen up ahead. You got to understand where you're stepping on, so is it worth it? All right, so who is next? Alex. Alex, what's going on? Dina, yeah. My dog is looking through the window like, hurry up and get inside. What are you doing? I know you got food in there. She's just literally like looking through the window like, where you at? Oh man, I love my Bella. I love my dog. If you're a single person, and you're in a healing, some sort of healing process or whatever, not that I am, but a dog will literally drink your bath water. Because my Bella is literally like this with me. Like, she wants to sleep with me. She wants to be with me. She won't let me go to the bathroom by myself. She is everywhere with me, and also with Chris, but she is mainly with me all the time. And she talks to me sometimes. She's like, when she's upset, she's like, she does this weird noise, and I'm like, what? And sometimes she wakes me up at like 2 a.m, like, it sounds like a cat, but she's a dog. But it sounds very, very weird and funny. And she started like talking to me like that, and that's when she's like, I need to go outside and potty. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take you outside at 2 a.m. But she's a pretty big dog, and now she's really good at holding it. But it just depends on how much food I give her at night. All right, Alex. Right? Marlita's like, yeah, Bella, she is. I bought a bunch of equipment to do her fur, so she's gonna look like a little teddy bear. She got matted, so I had to like shave her, but she's looking super fluffy now. Okay, so here we go. Alex, we have the Queen of Pentacles. New opportunities and new possibilities are up ahead. I feel like you're creating you're manifesting something. You're manifesting something within yourself, okay? Or, well, not within yourself. Well, for yourself, okay? You're very hopeful. You're like, I feel like right now, Alex, you're not giving free energy. That sounds kind of weird, but it's like you are, you're very, how could I put this? It's like you don't give your full energy to everybody, right? Only on what's worth, right? If it's has to do with your career, with your money, finances, your self growth and stuff like that, because it is a pentacle. Um, you're only focusing on that, and the rest you're just pushing it away. I feel like you've come from a life where things have been very difficult for you. Things have not gone the right way, you know, or the way you wanted them, right? Maybe you had to move, maybe you had to get rid of, somebody, maybe a lover. See, you have a lot of kind of low vibrational cards in the past. Here, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. Love for you hasn't been all that great, but I feel like you're healing. I feel like you're creating, because the card you got is the Queen of Pentacles. And now, again, queens to me, just to me personally, queens do not, again, it's something that is happening internally, and it's because it's a pentacle. It's more of a solid, fixated type of energy, idea, or path you're creating within yourself. So what's happening right now, all that negative energy that has came into your life, people that disrespected you, people that didn't value you, people that saw you for for less than what you're worth, right? And they pushed you away. All that is creating something. It's creating you to be more strict, more value yourself more, right? Focus on your finances, focus on your money, focus on your career, as well as the structure of yourself as a person. Meaning, like, I'm not, when somebody says, I already learned my lesson. This is the second time this happens, and I'm not gonna let another person do that to me again. And so now you're vigilant and you're aware of what's happening, right? And you're not going to let someone do you this wrong, okay? The only good thing, well, not the only, but one of the good things that I can give you is that, again, give it like I want to say 3 to 4 months. Give it 3 to 4 months, Alex, and you're gonna see a big change, big opportunity coming to you or for you. And this is something you're creating within yourself, right? Again, it's like going back and assessing everything, calculating every move. Here with the Queen of Pentacles, saying, is this even worth it? Is this person even worth for me to, like, talk to? Or is this career even worth it? Am I, like, now you're gonna start looking into it more in detail, and you're gonna start calculating whether if the results are bigger than the risks, right? So that's what I have for you, Alex. I'm sorry that it's not that deep or insightful, but that's what I got for you. Is there anybody else that needed a question before? Anybody else? Thank you, good man. Do you want a card? Who else wants a card? I think I did, everybody. You're very welcome, Alex. Cinderella, yes, you can have a reading. I'm doing one card, or if you're doing a specific question, I can answer your question. Sorry. All right, bet. Yeah, thank you. I got you, okay? Sorry, you guys, I'm eating. This video was supposed to be of me eating the pizza, but we're back to the tarot. It's been a while, Marlita. All right, so My name is Devi. I can't say your name. General for me. I'll get you one card, okay, Cinderella? And then Luz Navarro. Okay, I got you. And then Ed. Oh, send me your question, Ed. Type your question for your career. Or if you just want to get cards for your career. Tell me how you want your reading to be real quick. All right, Cinderella, I'm going to get you one card. Oopsies. It flew out. It flew out. Okay. All right. Cinderella. You have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is not the most positive card to have, but it's also very, very hopeful, right? It says that you've been going through something very difficult. If it says that people have betrayed you, backstabbed you, maybe you're not feeling good, maybe your body feels a little tired. But ultimately, what the Ten of Swords signifies is that you're closing out a chapter. You're going through something difficult where it's about to end and start something fresh. This could pertain to your life, love, career, finances. And the only reason I say finances as well is because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So after a difficult time, and it doesn't have to be like where you're homeless or you're having issues with money or whatever. It just says that if you've been having difficulties, blockages, stagnancy when it comes to life, with that Ten of Swords, we're about to reset. The tarot card only goes, or the cards only go to the number 10. After the 10, we go to the 0, which is the Fool. You're in the process of like going into a new chapter, okay? You just gotta let it happen, simmer it in, learn from the lesson, learn from whatever it is that is happening, because soon somebody's gonna give you an offer here. There's an opportunity here, there's a job, there's money coming your way, loan approvals, if you want to put it this way, because this is general, right? I don't know what you're asking about. I'm just pulling you a card, and I want you to understand what it could pertain to, all right? So there is something positive coming into your life after so much deception and so much pain. There's something very positive being given to you, and it could be very well as finances, maybe loans, maybe a home, something that is very tangible and is very solid for you. So expect some sort of miracle, some sort of gift being given to you. And again, that could pertain, because this is a Pentacle, it's housing, money, career, or even I don't know if it's love related. I don't want to say it's love related. It's more like, again, money, housing, and stuff like that. Yeah. It's funny. You know what's funny? It's like I say, like, it's not love related, but you do have the Ten of Pentacles underneath the Ace of Pentacles, and that is marriage. That is marriage. Maybe a marriage based on interest, or maybe you meet somebody who has a lot of money and you no longer have to struggle in life anymore. The Ten of Swords is again, it's a little scary, or a little, nobody wants to be in that energy, but it's very hopeful, because it says, hey, you're at the end of this cycle where you haven't been feeling good, things haven't been good for you, your family, anybody, but guess what? There's a new cycle, and the new cycle, it is very good. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, that is, when it comes to money, finances, or like how do you call it, like assets, it's gonna be really, really, really good for you. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's why I said ask a question specifically, or I'm just gonna pull a card and just talk and talk and talk. Dreaming change of office location. Will this mean new change of career? Let's see here. Who else needed a reading? I'm gonna read for Ed right now. Then let me know if you have a question. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, Ed. I'm gonna tell you straight up, you know, like the way I see it. When it comes to your career, it's looking good. When it comes to your career, looks good. You're creating something very solid for yourself. You're also like climbing at the top of the ladder here. You're also becoming somebody who is the go-to. Okay, when the Hierophant comes out in a career reading, it means that you know more than others. No, you're good. That it means that you know a lot more than others. It means that you're surpassing the level of knowledge than others, right? So you have the upper hand when it comes to like moving up in the not relationship, in the career sector of your life here. I also do have the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Okay, I think you've always gone fire when it comes to your career, because I've done a few readings for you and there's always fire, meaning like I know you have the confidence. I know you have what it takes to acquire the next position, the new level, or the new career, you know, or even just advancing career, right? Not necessarily new. You have it within yourself. The fact that it's a page of wands. Sorry, I'm just like I'm just looking at the cards. I'm getting so much information, but it's like it's weird. I don't know if it's just my imagination creating things as I look at the cards and like think of tarot, or is it really like, you know, messages or whatever. Anyways, being a page of wands, it's still pretty premature. I think there's a possibility of movement, but it's pretty premature. What the cards are saying, because you do have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, what the cards are saying is just right now, if you go up to like your boss, or you know, or whoever, or the company you want to work for, right? If you go up to them very cocky and say, I want this, it might not happen. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, you need to take it slow. You need to what I want to tell you is like the possibilities are not, it's not a dead end, but right now it's just, I know you don't want to hear this, that's why I'm hesitating. It's just gonna take time. It's just gonna take time for you to like move up in position. I don't, with the Page of Wands, it's just not, it doesn't feel like it's the right time. You do have the knowledge, and you know, the Hierophant also connects to like big companies, and they do see you, right? I think it's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, that's the county. It's gonna take a few maybe let's see, page. A good time could be either I'm gonna say this, either Aries season. Are we in Aries? Did we pass Aries? No, we're like in Aquarius, right? So either Aries season or Leo season is going to be a really good time for you to like reapply, resubmit your resume or plan of moving up ahead um in your career. Try to use that, like try to use the seasons, the zodiac seasons to your power, right? So I think fire, which will be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, will be a really good time for you to like say, hey, look at me, I've done all this, can I get a promotion? Or hey, you know, I'm applying to your position and I do this and that. I think fire is a really good placement to or okay, sorry I had to answer that. It's my sister. Yeah, sorry, I got a message from my sister. I need to take my nephew to the doctor on Friday. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's more, you have to be a little bit patient right now. Okay, wait for the next fire sign season, and then you can go as planned, right? Again, reapply or ask for a promotion or something like that. That's gonna be better. You just have to wait it out. But it's good. It's gonna happen, right? It's just gonna be slow. And I know me, especially me, um, I hate waiting. I'm a Leo, and I'm very patient. But when it comes to things that I want, I'm very impatient. Like when it comes to my son and like everything work, I'm super patient. I'm like, I'll wait here. We can sit here for 2 hours if we need to and figure this out, you know? But when it comes to something that I want, like a car or clothes or, you know, that I already order, I'm like, come on, give it to me, send it, you know? So I'm very impatient in that way. For me, it took a while. I got rejected from that. I think a few years back, I got rejected from that position that I have now. And then it became available, and then I didn't apply because I knew that I wasn't gonna get that I was gonna get it rejected. And then it became available again, and it you know it was given to me. Oh, Cinderella, thank you for that. All right. Career, should I try for a job or continue the homemade food business that I'm doing now? Future business. I will answer that right now. If anybody has any other questions, let me know. If you want a card, just one card, and you can say, just give me one card and show it to me. You don't have to explain anything. That's fine too. Okay. Cinderella, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. So I pull a card for you. When it comes to the two questions, I'm gonna answer your questions real quick. But one of the cards that pertains to you is the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior, okay? And this is an energy that we see on people that keep trying, but also keep getting effed over. So the Wounded Warrior pertains to somebody who has been trying really hard, has gone to battle, has gone hurt, right? But they're still pressing, they're still moving forward, they're still here. So what I'm trying to say is right now, the way you feel like things are very difficult when it comes to like what you're doing. If you're doing the home food business right now, I can say that either you're very tired, you don't see like the success on it. You also feel like you might not ever see your business take off, you know. I'm going to tell you one thing, and I don't know if this is going to make sense to you, okay? When it comes to you focusing on your, because the way you ask is, should I try for a job or continue the homemade food business that that you're doing now? I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to answer this way. If you apply and get a regular job, you're constantly gonna want to leave that job to go back and work on your homemade service, or homemade food business. So what's happening right now, you're evolving your business. So with this card here pertaining to your energy and feeling tired, feeling like things are not working that well, like you need to sell more, but you're also like, you know, sometimes again the sales are not that high or whatever. That home, I feel like that home made food business for you is something that you have to work on, because it's something that you need to, it's meant for you. That's what you're meant to do. Like, you're meant to be successful in that type of business. And it's not easy. I had a business too, and starting a business is not easy. It's very doubtful. There's times where you're like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay the bills. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat. You know, but you push through and you find different ways to advertise, to show, to flavor your food, to, you know, to give an explanation of the ingredients and why is it so good. You find that way and you're going to be very successful. I feel like even if you apply for another job, a regular job, 9 to 5 or whatever, you're still going to be pushed to go back to your business. And sometimes in the process of creating something or doing something, it's not about, you know, like it has to happen or I got to work harder and harder and harder. It's not about that. It's about finding the key elements, the key, you know, the key things to advertise what you're selling and make that product go, you know, go up or be popular, you know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that even if you get a job, you will most likely quit that job to go back and continue your food service. I think you're very passionate. I think you're locked in. I think you are, in a way, not necessarily obsessed, but you're like determined to find success. And I feel like you will find success. It's just going to be a little bit of time, a matter of time, okay? To where your food thing is going to be successful. Yes, every time that happens. I just joined many jobs and left soon, not able to stick to a job. I'm telling you right now, that's what I see is like that. Okay, your homemade, you got to find a way to make it available to a lot of people. Okay, the way you're gonna make a living out of your food service obviously is gonna be like hygiene, you know, having everything clean and good food, and but also advertising and letting people know, hey, I got this going on. Why don't you try it out? Why don't you, you know, and then see what works for you. But I'm telling you that when you get a job, you're always going to want to leave that job to go back to making your food service. So you're about, I would say you're close to like finding a way to making your food business successful. It's just right now I feel like, again, you're still gonna have to, like, not necessarily struggle, but you're still gonna have to push forward, right? Find the issues and mitigate those issues when it comes to, like, the growth of your home food service. So yeah, that's what, I don't know, does that make sense? And to answer your question, is your food business going to be successful? I feel like it is, because you have no idea how invested you are in it. Like, you could tell me, like, yeah, it's not working, I don't know if I still want to follow through that, but it's within yourself. It's right here. So even if you try to not do it anymore, I guarantee you 9 years from now, you're still going to be like, man, I should have continued the food business. Man, I'm going to start the food business again. You know, it's something that is not going to go away. So continue to push forward, and continue to, like, again, look for ways and strategies to promote your business. That's all I can tell you. Okay. All right, y'all. Is that, I think we're done. No? Does anybody have any other questions? Or you, Cinderella, do you have anything else? By the way, Cinderella, do I see you being successful with your food business in the future? Oh yeah, I really do. I didn't show you this card because at the bottom of the deck is the World card, which signifies that it's going to be a new chapter for you. It's just not going to be that easy. Everything that is given to you easy, sometimes we don't value it, or, you know, easy come, easy go. But when you struggle, when you push forward, and when you say, no, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, then that's where it's at. That's as difficult as it is. You have to push through. You have to push forward. You have to empower yourself. You have to tell yourself positive things when you wake up and say, you know what, today is a good day. Today I'm going to do this. Today I'm going to, you know, and even if you don't get to do everything, you're creating some sort of recording and some sort of programmation in your head saying, it's 7 in the morning, I got to start doing this. And then out of nowhere, that's why I say, you know, that's why it's dreams and goals could just be fantasy until you put the action forward. Okay, put action onto your dreams and goals, and you're going to see them form in front of you. But it's going to take a little bit of persistence, a little bit of patience, and problem solving, and then you're going to be in a good spot. Okay. I'm telling you, you're Cinderella. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying that to say it, just because, you know. And I don't know if you've been part of my channel here, but I'm always, like, upfront and I'm straight with my readings, and I feel like you will find a way to be successful in your business. And I'm not saying that just to make you feel good. I'm being very, very transparent with what the cards are telling me. Okay, y'all, I think that's it. I think we don't have any more questions. I am going to go see my dog, Bella, because she's, like, literally staring at me. I think she's going to bark at me when I come in. She's mad at me. But thank you so much for being... AJ, yo, bro, I didn't even see you. Okay, tell me your question. Yeah, it's super cold. I'm going to put it in the air fryer right now, like literally right now. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. It should be good to go. Thank you so much, Goodman, for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I'm so freaking proud of you for actually doing the channel. And last time I checked, you had a lot of subscribers, and man, it's been a long time, and you pushed, you were consistent, you pushed through it. You saw the opportunity, you took it, and I am so happy for you. There's like sometimes like I think about you and, you know, everybody that comes here to my channel, and I'm like, man, you know, like I'm at work and I'm like, I'm slacking. I should be on YouTube. But I'm so proud of you guys. It's such a wonderful experience to just connect with people all over the world, and when they give me like positive, you know, news about their life, it just makes me super happy. And you hit 5,000 watch hours. Okay, that is super good. You're probably monetized on that too now. But yeah, I'll definitely share that as soon as I get in the house. And I'm definitely gonna, I kind of stopped meditating for a while because I was like, work was very hectic. Like I was like, because I went from building humongous engines, like huge diesel engines, right, to actually making reports, you know, being more professional, investigating situations, and that's a whole different thing. So I was like, there was times where I got anxiety because I have to present in front of people. I have to like talk to multiple people. I had to have one-on-one conversations and investigate like what happened, and especially if an engine fails, right? Because these engines are worth, like, the engines we build, the biggest one is probably worth almost $1 million. I think it's like 900 and something thousand dollars. But with the inflation right now, it's probably worth $1 million now. But yeah, humongous engines. So every part is very expensive. So we take it very serious. And but yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So it's I got anxiety going into it, but now I'm like doing it. I'm a natural now. Well, I think that's what I think. I'm a natural. But yeah, thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go. Nice to see you guys. Nice to hear from you guys. Stay happy. Stay positive. Always see your blessings. And oh shoot. Okay. Dee. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. Can I come back later, you guys? I gotta see what my dog wants because she keeps looking at me. And I'm sure it's because I'm in the car, but usually she's like, with those eyes, she's a poodle, but with those eyes, she's telling me, hey, I don't have food, or I need to go out and potty or something. But thank you so much. I will come back and answer the other questions. AJ, I will get you first when I ever come back on the live, which will be later today in a few hours. And then, yeah, thank you so much for coming back. Goodman, everybody, appreciate y'all. Veronica, everybody, Marlita, I'll see y'all later today, okay? I kind of like being on YouTube, actually. I like being on YouTube, so I'm definitely going to be back. You guys, I'll see you on the next one. Have a beautiful and wonderful day. Remember to smile. It's free. Bye.